Hello, Packers fans. Welcome into Packers News. I'm Cassidy Hill here live at Lambeau Field, where we are about 3 picks away now from the Packers picking in the first round, presuming they don't trade back. We have already seen quite a few trades in the top 10 picks here of the first round. I kind of wanted to go over some of the guys that have been taken so far, see if anyone had any questions. From my point of view, no Packers prospects have been taken yet. You could argue maybe Tyree Wilson, who went to the Raiders. But as someone just pointed out to me, there's a very little chance he would have fallen all the way to 13. Just a reminder, in case you forgot or had missed it, Packers moved from 15 up to 13 after switching picks with the New York Jets in the Aaron Rodgers trade that became official on Tuesday. That gives them a little bit more leeway to go after certain guys, maybe someone like JSN from Ohio State, if they do want to give Jordan Love some pass catchers there in the first round, which would be slightly ironic, all things considering. Our colleague Ryan Wood predicted in his piece that you can find on Packers News today that the Packers would take Dalton Kincaid at 13, the tight end out of Utah, especially considering the fact that the Packers lost Robert Tonyan to the Chicago Bears and do not look to be re-signing Mercedes Lewis. They are bringing back only Josiah DeGuara and Tyler Davis with NFL experience in that tight end unit. This is a very deep tight end class, though. You have Dalton Kincaid, you have Michael Myers, you have so many other guys. You have 4 that could be taken in the first round and a half. And so the Packers also will be picking at number 42 tomorrow. That's a pick they also received from the Jets in the Aaron Rodgers trade. And then they pick at 45 as well. So still some room there to maybe get a tight end if they don't want to go after someone like Dalton Kincaid at number 13. As we said, now at 13, they could go after JSN. The top 10 has mostly been a run of quarterbacks. We saw Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, and Anthony Richardson all go within the top 4 picks. The Texans did trade back up into pick 3 as well. So they picked back to back 2 and 3, taking CJ Stroud and Will Anderson. Will Anderson, the edge rusher from Alabama. He's someone that, of course, I know a lot of Packers fans would have liked to possibly see fall a little bit, especially considering the lack of depth at that position, which is something that General Manager Brian Gutekunst has mentioned numerous times. But there was also a very little chance Will Anderson was ever going to fall to 13. If you wanted to get him, you were going to have to go up and get him, which is what we saw the Texans do at number 3. We are at pick. What pick are we at, guys? What pick are we at? 10 just went in. Chicago Bears. So we've still got a couple more picks here before the Packers. You know, if a team takes all their time, we've got about 20, 25 more minutes here. But we have been moving at a decent clip today. Again, as we said, there could be a trade back. Could possibly see them trade back to the late teens, maybe even early 20s. But given how much effort they put into getting pick 13, wouldn't be surprised at all to see them take someone there. There are still some defensive guys on the board as well. I'm looking over to see who the Chicago Bears took. You still have someone like Nolan Smith on the board. I believe Jalen Carter was just taken. So, but you do still have some other defensive stars there. We know that Georgia defensive stars are Brian Gutekunst's catnip. Make sure you are following Tom Silverstein's live blog on PackersNews.com for up-to-date analysis and commentary and discussion with other fans as well. And then I will have an updated tracker for you on PackersNews.com with each prospect. Ryan Wood will have wrap-ups from each pick and round as well. Pete Doherty, we've got so much coverage coming to you wall to wall for the rest of the night through the first round. We will be doing another Facebook Live later in the night as well. Just kind of wanted to hop on here first, go over the guys that have been taken and what that means for the Packers, who will now be picking in 2 picks. Make sure you stay tuned to PackersNews.com for coverage the rest of the night, and we'll see you in a little bit, guys. Thanks so much.